Well, hello guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel,
Fulfill the Game of Life.
We are still in December, and we're going to go about as free-flowing as we have ever went, with as little preparation as we've ever done. One quick conversation, and what we want to actually just talk through is a series of probably 3 videos that are basically, would you do this again? So you can see behind us, we worked a little bit better on the lighting here so you can see our face, but the sun is setting here and you can hear the ocean waves. It's beautiful, it really is beautiful. So we're gonna start off, I think, with 3 questions, maybe not all in this one video, but I think the first question we're gonna ask and we're gonna answer is, what is retirement really like? We have been retired for 6 months. How different is life before retirement until now? What do you think about that? That's beautiful, isn't it?
It is beyond beautiful. I can't even, look at that.
That's crazy.
Look at the water. That's like paradise.
That's worth the walk down the hill, isn't it? Maybe not the walk up, but the walk down. I think maybe to start answering this from my perspective is, a lot of people wonder, what am I going to do when I retire? If I really retire early, am I going to be bored? The answer for that, for me personally, is absolutely not. Now, some of that is choosing this lifestyle.
Yes.
Right? So we're in a new country. We have new things to see. We have this YouTube channel. We still have so many things going on that we're not bored. Would you agree?
Yes, absolutely. There's still so much that we both have learned, and we don't sit here with nothing to do all day long.
Yeah, and you know, we still have days that are amazing. They literally disappear.
They do. They go back. They go by so quickly. So in the mornings, we're like, up and at it, and by the time you feel like you haven't really done much, it's 5:30. 6 o'clock, and we're like, where'd the day go?
Yeah, it's just gone, right? It literally is just gone. One of the things that's most significant, it may be a little bit hard to tell in video, but I'm a true introvert. I find comfort in nice and peace and quiet, and I don't really need, very rarely do I require social interactions to have like a really good, comfortable day. So living in a workforce where you run a plant with 1,000 people, you have so many social interactions that by the time I would get home, I'm just mentally exhausted. Mm-hmm. It's like I don't want to really talk. I just want to sit in front of the TV, and so there was a kind of a penalizing side of what you do with your thought processes as soon as you get home after that much social interaction. And then the second piece to that is if you're in the corporate world, or almost any job, frankly, these days, you're constantly bombarded with emails and phone calls and emergencies, and it happens not only when you're at work, but it happens when you're not at work, which, by the way, Portugal just passed a law that made it illegal for employers to contact their employees after work hours. So bravo, Portugal.
I think that's a great law.
Absolutely. I struggled with that a bit. When I got home, wanted my life to be my life and just separate work, but with as much responsibility as I had, you couldn't just do that all the time. But the bottom line is this, that's all gone. I don't lose sleep anymore. I don't have stress. I don't have stressful interactions. I don't have long dialogues. I'm not overstimulated. There truly is a difference in my daily mental disposition. I am 98% stress-free, and it's beautiful, right? It's just absolutely beautiful.
I think so. It's nice to be able to just slow down and take time to learn a lot of the things that you just don't get to slow down and understand when you're working.
Yeah, that is one of the most important things for us. Leaving the workforce, you think you would have a lot of time, but if you have an inquisitive mind, the amount of information that's available to you, just as you said, on YouTube videos, the things that you're curious about, it's fantastic. And then we've also went into
Audiobooks.
audiobooks.
Yes.
We listen to those mostly when we're driving. But just as a general rule, my whole life, I've probably read 3 fiction books my whole life. That's just not who I am. If I'm going to read or listen to books, I'm learning. And the stuff we've been listening to is so
eye-opening,
Yeah.
understanding how the world really works, and it is just enlightening.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then, the moment you hear kind of these lessons, and we don't really want to share it because we don't really want to politicize things, but to see how the world really works, and then it opens your eyes to about 3 more avenues that you want to learn about. So honestly, practically every morning, right, until 10 a.m., we're between the early morning regimen of watching videos, just kind of cleaning up emails and stuff, and then watching educational videos and having breakfast. And after 10 a.m., we're talking about what we just learned. And we literally live most days just like that. That's literally the first part of every day. Would you agree?
I agree, yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful time in your life that if you are willing to learn and you're willing to ask questions, you finally have time to do it instead of waking up and reading through 40 business emails and worrying about who to call and what to correct and all those things, right? So
Exactly.
it's just retirement in itself for us. There's not a hint of boredom.
I would definitely agree. I mean, how can you get bored? Being able to come out to the balcony and listen to the waves and watch the boats go by, it is just an amazing, relaxing experience.
Yep. Now, all that to contrast, if you do still live in your same house, in the same area, and it's not, it's a rural place, you might struggle with boredom. But hey, who knows? All we know is this: at this moment, six months into this, early retirement has been fantastic. Not a single hint of a regret of retiring early and getting away from the workforce. It's just accelerating who we are and how we learn and the things that we're interested in. And yeah, life's good.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Thank you so much for sticking with us this long. If you liked our content, don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And we're going to leave you with some footage from Henry that Richard got for us. Portulaza de Sao Felipe in Setúbal.
Overlooking Setúbal.
Yes, and it is amazing. So stay with us and enjoy the footage. Adios.
Adios.